I guess.
Oh, they go high-low, they need bodies. They go for the Granger. Yes, Granger's still available.
Front to back, man.
That.
It's a full front to back. There's gonna be zoning available through Hijume. If Yasuke can make this Fanny work and get some flanks, get some dives in, get some actual assassinations, this comp can work for Alter Ego. One more pick here.
Alice?
Oh! Against the Yuzong though, it's a tough matchup, but Alter Ego might want to take that gamble.
It's actually not that bad of a matchup. I've seen Randy hold his own quite well in the lane against the Yuzong.
It's a good combo with the Fanny too.
Yes, we saw it, I believe Shogun and Nile, rest in peace to both of them, at least in the playoffs, you know. They pulled off the Alice combo in the Fanny, and they were able to win out in the objective game, even though Fanny is, on paper, not a good hero in the objective part.
One last pick for Alter Ego, yes, it is.
The
Good
Alice.
call, good spot. The Alice, the hands of Nino. Alter Ego on the precipice of defeat. They'll have to face the wrath of the White Tigers down below if they lose this match. ONIC, one step away from making yet another appearance in the M series, in M7 particularly. Let us see if this will be a battle to the death. Mirko, Goni, is it gonna end here?
It is gonna end here, realize. Not in the way you expect though, because Alter Ego might get a game. It might be the end of the loss streak, the game loss streak for Alter Ego. I think they've got the perfect composition to get it done. Now, the only question for me, can they execute it? Do they have the mental capacity to come back from a 2-0 beatdown from game 1 and game 2? If they want to make it to M7, they gotta prove to the viewers back at home, the fans, and even to ONIC and themselves that they can stay in this game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 3.
This is still at match point for ONIC. Let's see if Alter Ego, with this composition, can force a game 4. Let's do it.
The scary part about this composition is the fact that Luthi's on Yuzong, man.
Yeah.
100% win rate in the playoffs so far has only been given twice. The first time he stomped through everyone. It was a crazy display, and Yasuke!
Oh, Yasan's in an awkward position. That's gonna be Sans pinned down. Alec will use the flicker and find first blood. With the Cyclone Eye, Alec trying to buy time perhaps, and he is A-okay.
Good stuff from Alter Ego early on. The kill pressure is definitely on them, and Sans got picked off. He also utilized the flicker, revitalized Asano Yasuke on the cables. Something we haven't seen since the regular season, where he played it in his debut, by the way, and he won on this pick. Emblems by GamesMax. Let's take a look here. Tenacity, Vitality, pretty safe there. Everything seems to be quite normal. Don't really see anything too crazy. Yeah, it's just standard stuff when it comes to the emblems here.
Oh, Keyboy is quite long for my liking. But yeah, everything after that kill, Alter Ego, they gotta convert on towards a turtle later on. Keep in mind, Sans won't have his flicker for that turtle.
Okay. So Alter Ego plays slow now, right? They got an early kill to Sans, which means Hijime just hit level 4. They should have prio over the neutral objective. They gotta burst this down. Oh, there you go. Keyboy taking a beating.
Revitalized pop. That info though. Hijime, no feathered airstrike. ONIC quick to move and jump on towards the turtle. Alter Ego should be okay in just conceding, but they can't lose a member. ONIC, they look for more in the jungles.
Yeah, ended up being pretty bad for Alter Ego there. Harry with a walkout, gets a taunt down as well, but Nino is going to walk up. That's going to be the Retribution win. Oh, Nino!
Finds an immobilization.
Wow!
Boom, and petrified by Lutpi! That will be the end of Alec and Yasuke in the lane. Hijime 1v1 against Hilasan.
And it's a big win, man. As a Fanny, for Alter Ego, you would much rather give the turtle away for purple. You give the turtle away, you don't even get your purple. Well, you do, but you get slain, so you don't have purple for the next few minutes. That's brutal. Might be fatal. Alter Ego still have a really good late game, but now it's all about surviving. And ONIC got what they initially wanted with the composition. The Yuzong to fly around for the neutral objective, the zone. Now Keyboy.
Uh-oh, they will go all in. What they're saying is, you know what? At least now we get a kill. We get a couple of 100 gold from that fight.
That's why I was quite surprised that Alter Ego actually decided to go for the feather airstrike over on Keyboy after getting mid-prio. I thought they would use that time to, yes, threaten the turtle, but Yazuke would still be on the purple buff. He needs to take it. Instead, they try to burst the high-lows,
yeah.
and then I think it was a trade that they were thinking about. We get the horse, you get the turtle, we get the purple, and then we look for trades.
LP. All fine and dandy, especially for ONIC. They're leading almost 1,000 gold. And keep in mind, Arfi and as well as Skylar, they're, spell item check. Skylar already with the Sky Piercer.
Wow, early Sky Piercer. Well, it makes sense right now because they are going to be playing for turtle number 2, and it's going to be the group up for ONIC. They want to play it Ube style, play for the front to back, play clean front to back. Alter Ego need to get that immobilization. Nino will have the flicker in 3. This is the combo we saw from PTR, also against ONIC, by the way, with the Fanny Alice. If Nino gets a big Throne of Ruin, that's free for Yazuke, who has purple buff.
What will Alter Ego do? Black Dragon form committed. Skylar is in the vicinity. Alter Ego will concede again. Nino, gotta be careful here. Takes a beating. Alter Ego looks for the re-engage. That's a tech charge. That's a crowd control. Down goes Kyrie. Down goes Nino as well.
But it's a good trade. Oh, petrified. Ludwig gets another on top of the turtle. Alter Ego, we're in desperate need of a kill on a prio target, but Skylar read it to perfection. Something that caught him in the regular season will stay in the regular season. The man's locked in, has the Sky Piercer, got a kill on that Sky Piercer too, so he's online very early on, 10 stacks.
Man, shout out to Ludwig, right? I think this whole series, Ludwig has displayed an amazing performance on the EXP lane. And Nino, you gotta keep up against Ludwig, who is looking like he is at his prime.
Signature pick, 5-1. Ooh, my lord, man. In the playoffs, still 100% win rate. Skylar 3-2 on the Granger. I honestly thought in this game it might be a Claude, you know? Try to dive in towards the Harith, dodge away from the Blinks, but ONIC, we're looking for a pure early game start. Wow, Yazuke.
Finally there. Some signs of life from this Fanny. Another kill on the board for Yazuke now. Can ONIC find counterplay in the top side of the map? 4 members already committed. Take a look at the reinforcements already. They want to fight this. Feather airstrike finds Skylar. Revitalize. Popped!
Wow.
That's Yazuke finding the Mega. Yazuke will escape, but take a look at Arfi. For a second there, he was free hitting, and that's another kill on the board for Alter Ego.
Yazuke's Fanny was feared in the entirety of the regular season, even more so than I think most junglers, even Kai, in the regular season. And this shows you how lethal, but he's 4-1-1. He's on a mega kill now as the Black Dragon form gets used up.
This is, oh no, Sans got caught! Now Alter Ego, they are a man up, but they lose out on the turtle. Great glory pathway! Nino finds a 3-man connection. Now ONIC, they will run for the hills, but Alter Ego, they smell blood. ONIC, they are trying to hold on here, especially Keyboy, which Arfi will gladly take the kill. Alter Ego on a roll.
That's the combo I was talking about, Gani. Throne of Ruin. You are caught lacking once and you will die unless you have Wind of Nature, obviously. And that is not the case here. You're 7 minutes in. There's no way you would prioritize Wind of Nature over your core items on Granger, Feathered Airstrike, on Takai, Yazuke.
He's able to keep his distance right there. But yeah, that fight right there, that sequence was huge. Ooh, Yazuke! Ooh, the gamble there almost cost him. But Alter Ego holding on.
Super quick on the Vanny, man. Just a small mistake there and he would have died to Skylar. But yeah, Throne of Ruin locks you down. It's a free opening for the Fanny to go and cutthroat you. Really find a lot of success in the early game. With that combo, they needed to play with it. And now you're seeing the fruits of their labor, or the fruits of the composition. Now pick roll and they have to seize. That's a Dominance Ice Rush for Alec. Just for the Yuzong healing and the Fredrin, plus the Revitalize too, so you get a lot of value on that. Hijume is gonna do some proper damage on Sans and Skylar, and the difference is... Oh, Hijume!
Uh-oh, is this a mistake? That's a taunt, that's a glorious pathway, real world manipulation. Hijume, a big blunder! Just because he wants to have a say. That's a big one.
Oh man, the Alter Champs, the coaching staff, even I think his teammates will be shaking his head. Even Hijume, I think, will be shaking his head after that one. Recalling in front of Sans, it's a sin and it was punished by ONIC instantly. A flicker burn would have been a proper punish. He died for it. Now Alter Ego, can they recover?
RP with the conceal. Kyrie compose a retribution. Take a look at the mid lane. Yasuke finds a kill. Looks for an opening. That's a big feather edge strike. Kyrie cannot handle the damage. Yasuke pops off.
This guy is a monster, a beast. We thought it was gonna be Nino. After the Ducky shout out, but Yasuke comes back in. Hijume's mistakes, his sins, forgiven by Yasuke. He says, don't worry, I'll shoulder all of it. 7-1 and 3 on the Fanny. He didn't just get Sans, he got Skylar with him too. And Alter Ego are back on track. Despite losing Hijume's flicker, a life for no reason. Despite losing the Lord for no reason, Yasuke says, don't worry. It isn't like the last few seasons. Now you've got me.
I'll avenge you, said Yasuke. And that Lord was a net negative for ONIC. The fight, they lose out on the structure. And gotta say, you know, the composition here. There's Farsa, there's Harith, there's Alice. The late game for Alter Ego is looking good.
It is looking phenomenal, man. ONIC will have proper control too. Like, they have good wave clear. But the threat is, what are you gonna do against the Nino skill 1, Throne of Ruin, flicker combo, right? This is something that you're gonna have to predict. It is almost instantaneous once you blink in. You can predict it right a few times, but every single time?
Oh.
Well, I guess if there's a team to do it, should be ONIC. Sky Piercer already, and the respect. Whoa, I thought that was going to be a Wind of Nature. Turns out it's a Magic Blade. I don't know. Putting your trust onto Keyboy and Kyrie to peel is one thing. But when you're secluded, when the fight's messy, I don't think you can rely on that. Feather Airstrike zoning him away. That's a free purple to Arfi. Oh, there you go. See? When you see that orb, you gotta be like, you gotta predict. You're like, oh, are they going in? Luckily, I think they got the info that Yasuke was up top, so there was no way Nino would go for it. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Very difficult to read in. Orange buff take as well with the Retribution. 3 levels ahead, Yasuke.
Things are looking good. All they gotta do if they want to force a game 4 is just hold on. Hijume, that's a great item as well. The glaive already in hand. But there's also the Genius Wand, meaning the players for ONIC, if you have magic resistance, can feel the penetration. If you don't have magic resistance, you can't feel the magic power from that Genius Wand that is in Hijume as well.
Lord spawning in the game. Only the second Lord of the game, but the tension makes you feel like we've gone through a lot more. 12-6, a 4.6k gold, the slow push up top. Alter Ego hold all the advantage. Nino with a very dangerous angle of attack. Look at that. It gets read out by the Magic Sentry. Well played, but they know now that the Granger's in there. But the airstrike, Alice doesn't go for it.
Kyrie isolated, still has a sidestep there. Glorious pathway prematurely popped. Alter Ego simply just go back.
Yep. Wave up top, still good, I believe, for Alter Ego. The total damage of Sans, the carry, 30,000. And they will just go for the push, slow but sure.
Kyrie face checks, that's Yasuke spotted, that's a taunt. Good reposition here, all okay for Alter Ego, but they gotta be careful here. Kai finds a big taunt, Razor's Wrath popped. Just on towards the Garak though. And it's a reset. They want to cycle their skills now.
Now it's Alter Ego. We're again going to play slow. It's all about the slow game for them. Fanny sent up top. This is the thing about the Fanny, right?
Yeah.
Something we haven't really seen too much. Usually you just commit to the brawls because it's very hard to secure that far lane control. But with the Fanny, it's extremely easy. Send him up, send him down again. Even if he wants to recall, maybe drink tea in the meantime. All good with the cables.
All is good, all is well. Alter Ego playing it very, very intelligently here. And ONIC.
Oh,
They have to respond. Alec though has the immortality. Feather airstrike pops. Revitalized. Glorious pass by Keyboy. Isolated. And will be taken down. Green light for Alter Ego. It's a 5v4. Sans, take a look at the Black Dragon 4 by Lutfi. Petrify. That's a purified pops.
Yasuke
back! Yasuke looks for an opening. A big taunt. Yasuke barely survives. And that's Nino trying to hold on and will escape. Alter Ego still alive with 5.
the question was, would Alter Ego's mental be strong enough after getting battered 2 games in a row? The answer is yes. They got that championship mentality. And they're performing out of their minds. Alec, the man, who I believe was the most improved player this season, stepped up. Just that tectonic charge was worth it. The flicker burn from Sans was worth it. But ONIC wanted to go for more and they were punished for it. Yasuke, man, 1 HP, glowing wand on him, stayed cold, composed,
right.
with a Lord now, with the items all favoring. Wow, even the Genius Wand, by the way, for Hijime. That means it's double pen. That last item should be the Holy Crystal. Okay, never mind, they go for the Blood Wings. I wanted to go for like a full glass cannon, I thought, but even he, well, maybe it was after the recall, after that taunt, that he decided, you know, maybe we don't go for that anymore. But Alter Ego are certainly looking for the siege, their first point in the upper bracket finals.
Can they hold on? Can they delay this series? Alter Ego will not find the base turret. ONIC will defend. And it's another reset, seems like. ONIC stood their ground.
But they have another chance to siege. Hijime will have his Feather Airstrike very soon, and Nino, again, is waiting for the flicker. If he gets flicker,
Yeah.
up, 18 seconds. That's a big threat. There you go, Feather Airstrike. Skylar already zoned 2 base turrets for Alter Ego. And it is a far lane and a mid lane. Alter Ego with the discipline. They are not going to let their passive take over.
A very great approach there on towards the siege. You get the base turret and you back off, you know. And it's another long reset here, especially for ONIC. 80 long seconds, not much they can do.
No. Again, would love to see the items right now. Skylar, he got that 1 kill super early. If you remember, it was turtle number 2. And then after that, not a single one. Kai?
Oh, Kai.
Oh man, yeah. Every time you see that possible blink for Alice, you just hold your breath. Feather Airstrike. That's onto the frontliners, man. D-Boy's taken
Almost half.
almost half with 3 shots. Not bad. Hijime, if it was Holy Crystal, by the way, would have been half. Just gonna say.
Maybe next.
Maybe next.
Also,
maybe another defensive item. He might
maybe.
need an immortality or a winter crown.
Ooh, maybe. But yeah, with spells up here, especially from the side of Alter Ego, and I mean, ONIC has all
There you go.
spells active as well. I think they're ready for a fight. 20 seconds on the clock here. I think ONIC will take the gamble.
Yeah, for a while though, Nino's been a bit too quiet, you know? A bit too quiet for ONIC's comfort. Usually when you're ahead on the Atlas, you just go for sets and sets and sets. Nino has been I mean, he's a very experienced predator. He knows how his prey plays the game, right? Especially ONIC, very easily they adapt to those kind of constant sets. So that quiet Alice is a very scary one as he looks for a position. Yasuke, whoa!
They're going all in onto his Keyboy. Revitalized pop. Yasuke, Petrify lands, but that's Yasuke repositioning.
That's so big, Gani. That is amazing for Alter Ego. Revitalize, Glorious Pathway, Petrify as well.
Yeah.
Down for a whole minute. Alter Ego know they have the resource advantage now.
Top lane's pushing.
If they could bait just one more big ultimate, it's free. A Black Dragon form, a real world manipulation, one of those, and it's free. Might be free anyways.
Oh, Nino! 3-man set, no follow-up, and Kai goes down. They're looking for Skylar, and as of now, it's ONIC keeping it tight. But without a retribution, Alter Ego says, hello, Lord, let me take you.
A bit too far for Yazuke to think about it without purple buff, so he had to save his resources. He knows that Skylar has Rose Gold, has Winter Crown. It's not going to be worth it if he uses all those resources on him, and he would deplete his energy, giving a chance to ONIC to take a kill on him, a big bounty on him. So instead, he backs away. They've utilized enough. They've gotten enough for a free, evolved Lord. Alter Ego siege down 2 base turrets without an evolved Lord. Now they will have it. Now they'll have that dive as well. What they won't have, however, is a flicker on Nino.
Looking good here. This might be the end angle. Alter Ego with this Lord push. They might force a game 4 here from ONIC. Ladies and gentlemen, can ONIC defend? They have enough damage profile, but if you see Alter Ego, their killer instincts are definitely on.
So it's a swap back for Skylar, by the way. Had the Winter Crown, is back to the Rose Gold Meteor here. It's going to be the Athena Shield pickup for Keyboy before we start the siege. Alter Ego are looking for the end. Bottom lane will for sure go down. But the base, how's that going to go? Keyboy!
Towards Pathlight, towards the back. That's going to be Alter Ego, though. Eno in the back. Stunning 3, not enough. Eno goes down. Now they gotta lock in the base. Yasuke finds an angle, looks for Keyboy. Alter Ego, they cannot end. ONIC still stands with 5, and ladies and gentlemen, they are the defending champions for a reason. They have defended.
Just the game win, Alter Ego. Just the game is what they're thinking, and ONIC are not gonna give it as easily as that. They built a composition that does well early, yes, sure, but can stay stable all the way to the late game. They've got great wave clear. As long as Skylar and Sans are safe. The Rose Gold Meteor, the War Axe bot with the boots sold for Skylar has gotten him enough safety to make those plays. RP, good respect. Instant Zaman Force, no hesitation there. They gotta be very, very careful. That's Nikai forcing the flicker out. Yazuke.
Oh, looks for an opening there, doesn't find it. And it's another reset.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the second time back-to-back, we have reached the 20th minute mark. And Alter Ego 7,000 goal lead.
Sans!
Ooh, great reaction on that flicker. Alec though, now below 50%. Yasuke from the back, looks for an angle. Sans Winter Crown! But Skylar shuts him down. That's gonna be Sans off the board. Nino wants Skylar, who has immortality. That's a big stun. Keyboy in trouble. Alter Ego, they have the window.
Skylar, he's done miracles. He's been able to provide to produce it before, but it is not gonna happen here. Alter Ego